One of the most important skills is engaging the students within the practice of mindfulness. Students don't always respond to the descriptions we give them, to the definitions we give them. And even though it's important to define and describe, I find the most effective way to engage students is to tell stories. For example, earlier today, I was trying to accomplish something, but there was a distraction. It was important for me to return my focus. That's a story. It's as simple as that, and it's a true story. It's true. I'm not making it up. It is true. It's simple, but it's powerful. Let me tell you another story. There was a time I was in the woods. It was dark, and I heard an animal. And I want to stop there, because did you notice how interested you got with that story? Wouldn't you like to know the end of the story? Well, I'm not going to tell you the end of the story, because it'll leave you with a sense of desire. Right now, I'm just telling you about why it's important to tell stories. Isn't it boring? But remember that story? That was a good one, wasn't it? Something interesting happened with that animal that I'm not going to tell you. I'm trying to make the point that people want to hear stories. Descriptions, not as much. Right now, isn't it a little bit of a letdown? I'm describing the importance of stories. So please take that as an indication of the importance of engaging your students with simple stories about mindfulness, about times that you have actually used it, in order to let them know that they can do the same. Most teachers find that the part of teaching mindfulness that's the most enjoyable is the discussion. And those discussions are very exciting for two reasons. First of all, students are brilliant. They say all kinds of amazing things. The other thing that's useful is that we can go deeper into the various points. And this going deeper is of immense value. Because when we do that out loud, explicitly, we bring other people into that deeper state of mind. We always want to repeat that our goal is the student's happiness and success, because repetition is a very important part of this program. We want to be clear with our students that we're doing this for their benefit. We want to say that in a way that they can hear. And once we've said that, we can ask, what's your experience with this? And students will give reports. It's very important for us to validate those reports. Why? Because when we validate those reports, the room relaxes. There's a little tension around sharing, around being vulnerable. And relaxation opens up the space so that honest sharing can occur. The student says, I liked it. We say, it's wonderful that you liked it. They say, I didn't like it. We say, thank you for saying that. This is very good to talk about. Sometimes I don't like things. Let's talk about this. Having done that, we empower them. We empower them with mindfulness. What does that mean? It means we give them something to focus on. Maybe the student says, I didn't like it. It was stupid. Say, ah, yes. I know just what you're talking about. For me in my life, every day things happen that I don't like. Every day. It's common. In fact, it's normal. It's great that you just brought this up. It's wonderful. Thank you for bringing up such an important issue. There we have the validation. Now it's time to empower. How do we empower? We give them something to focus on. We say, good news. That's the reason we're practicing mindfulness. Because things happen that we don't like. And we need some way to deal with that. Therefore, we're practicing mindfulness. And when you pay closer and closer attention, things become more interesting. And when you relax and open up to what's happening, as you relax your body and accept the challenges of doing something difficult, it becomes more possible to succeed. So we give them a way to move forward, something to focus on, a way that they can actually apply mindfulness. We should have the expectation that results will come. The predictors of change are fourfold. One is the teacher personally practicing so that they can speak about mindfulness with a sense of authority. 2, the teacher believes that the students can do it. Is it done every day? And is it possible that the teacher can use mindfulness in order to make that personal connection? In order for us to speak about this with authority, it is, of course, essential for us to experience it ourselves. And so be aware that it's very important to truly focus on each student, to focus on each task. As you're doing those tasks, relax and open to whatever challenges there may be. As you're meeting with each student, relax and open to whatever experiences they may be having. Experience what it's like to relax and to see how it is that it matures into a sense of calm confidence. It's essential that these not just be words, but that these be an experience. Because then when a student has that experience, we have the connection. And that connection is the central pillar of a teacher's role in a mindfulness student's life.